D Tigers begin tied to defense with victory in Afro-Basket. Nerves and champagnes unheld as Nigerian club sides brace up for season finale. European Football League returns with a bang after international break. Well, these and other sports stories will make up the show tonight. This is Sports Center. My name is Juliet Mafwa, also on the show. Out. Our base for another exciting weekend as we'll look forward to all of the big headlines that we've got you covered in graphics. Well, it's an opening win for Nigeria's D Tigers at the Afro-Basket. The defending champions dunked out the title defense with a 78-77 win against Ivory Coast in raids on Friday night, just about an hour ago. But it was a close one, with Ivory Coast threatening to stun the champions. 3 points separated both teams. Ivory Coast had the lead with 10 minutes left to play. And in a cagey game that saw D Tigers come from behind in the fourth quarter, Captain Ike Diogu had 31 points and 8 rebounds. The D Tigers will next face Mali on Saturday. Congo will be the next game for the defending champions on Sunday in Group A. The Afro-Basket is co-hosted by Tunisia and Senegal. That was really a close one there. Ivory Coast trying to hold their own. Well, he's a Chelsea loanee and became Swansea's second youngest ever Premier League goal scorer when he struck against Crystal Palace. He is Tammy Abraham, regarded as the hottest sensation in the Premier League at the moment. And he's a Nigerian. Now the Nigeria Football Federation hoped to lure Abraham to play for them instead of England at international level. The 19-year-old has represented England at under-21 level, but can still switch allegiance as he has not played for the senior side. Tammy Abraham was born in London, but qualifies for the Super Eagles through his father, who is Nigerian. NFF President Amaju Pinnick once revealed he grew up with Abraham's father and hopes that can be an advantage in convincing him. And after 9 months of incredible footy action, we brace up for a thrilling finale to the 2016-2017 Nigeria Professional Football League season this weekend. The title race has gone down to the wire. What's more, we've got 4 clubs all battling out to avoid the last slots on the relegation zone. There's also continental slots up for grabs. Now, fans in Jos are already chanting victory songs, but will there be a twist on final day?
Enugu Rangers will travel to the Rangpam Stadium in an attempt to spoil Plateau United's party on the last day of the Nigerian Professional Football League season. With just a point separating them from second-placed MFM FC, the fixture against the defending champions doesn't come any more tricky. The Peace Boys' last 3 matches have been far from impressive, with only a point to show for their efforts. And after another stumble in Bauchi where they were beaten by Wicked Tourist 1-0 last Sunday, the coach Kennedy Boboye side must pick all 3 points against Rangers or pick up a draw and hope MFM fail to pick maximum points to claim the top flight crown.
What I see I think the title is already played to United. El Kanemi will not want to lose at home. They've dropped points twice, and so they won't want to drop points again. They won't even want to share points. They want to claim maximum points, end the season on a high, and let it end that way.
After securing the CAF Champions League place with a victory over Nasarawa United on Sunday, MFM will be hoping to witness a repeat of the miracle that helped them secure their NPFL status last season when they defeated FC Mfanyuba with 10 men. The Olukoya boys will be hoping to steal all 3 points from Maiduguri when they battle El Kanemi Warriors, and also hoping that Rangers do them a favor by running away from the Rank Palm Stadium with all 3 points.
Give it to Plateau United. They've actually proved what it takes, to be on that table for a very long time. MFMC, don't take anything away from them. They've also proved what it takes to also be world champions. So it's a 50-50 game. But like I said, if I have to go by the fixtures that both teams have on this weekend, I think I'll give it to MFMC.
Akwa United will be hoping to keep their promise of bringing continental football to the people of Akwa Ibom State when they welcome 4-time Nigerian champions, Kano Pillars, at the nest of champions. 1 point will guarantee their CAF Confederation Cup ticket if Eimba fail to beat Katsina United in Calabar, as only 1 point separate both sides. Nasarawa United entertained ABS FC, shooting all away at Niger Tornadoes, but Tornadoes could get 3 points without kicking a ball after players of Shooting Stars embarked on an indefinite strike over unpaid wages. Other games on Saturday will see Remo Stars take on Sunshine Stars. Rivers United travel to Abia Warriors.
Our sports journalist Mitchell Obi now joins us on phone from Jos. Hello, Mitchell. It's good to have you.
Yeah, good evening. It's close to...
I know you're in Jos. Are you there for the big game happening later on Saturday, Plateau United?
Yes, precisely. Part of the landmark game for the people of Jos, for the people of Plateau State. For the first time, at least, they'll be having a feel of what it takes, not only to go continental, but also to have an eye for the trophy. Whether they get it tomorrow will be another story.
Okay, yeah, it's been a marathon race, Mitchell, but it all comes down to Saturday. And before we get to talk about the games, it is said that the NPFL is the most competitive league in the world. Do you reckon with that?
By statistics, yes. If you want to believe what statistics tell you, but they say sometimes statistics are like bikinis. What they hide are more revealing than what they expose.
Okay, the title race has gone down to the wire. Plateau United and MFMFC. Do you fancy a twist on final day?
Yes, the final day will be really, really exciting. I think it's intriguing all around. Even the relegation battle itself is something to behold. But for me, it is how the people of Jos will approach tomorrow's game in terms of mixed feelings. They will have an eye somewhere in Maiduguri. They will have an eye in the Rampam Stadium, and all that mix. There will be plenty of emotion, and of course, the game is an emotional one.
But Plateau United have managed just one win in the last 5 meetings with Rangers, and that's not a good start going into the game.
Sometimes you have to forget about the history, forget about the figures. You just look at just a game that takes you to dreamland, a game that takes you to another level, a game that perhaps can bring not only peace, but can sustain peace. So you look at the game itself and say, how do we approach this game? I looked at the stadium today, very good retouching all around, paintings, and the stadium is ready, the grass is green, except that the rains here have not helped. But the weather forecast is saying that by evening tomorrow, you have a little sunshine towards sunset, so perhaps it will be dry. And Rangers came to play on it. They came to train. They were here this evening. They had a warm-up, stretched out, and they look good. But then you can never stay with Nigerian football. It has its own logic.
Okay, so we all anticipating an intriguing final to the NPFL season. Thank you very much for your time, Mitchell Obi, and get to enjoy yourself on Saturday.
I think every Nigerian who cares for the health of the game should be pleased the way the Nigerian Professional Football League is ending. More than anything else, it's the way two teams have changed the power base of Nigerian football. There is a grand shift. We are no longer talking about teams that used to be perpetual winners. Now we are looking at newcomers on the horizon. Those on the mountain, those on the hills.
All right. Thank you very much, Mitchell. Well, coming up on the show.
Mbappe. Whistles and cheers from the home support. Mbappe scored!
G's new stunning front line as Mbappe nets debut strike. Kylian Mbappe has grabbed his debut goal for PSG in what is now regarded as the deadliest attack in Europe. Now, all three of their frontsmen ran riot, with Edison Cavani at the double and Neymar also on target, as PSG thrashed Mets 5-1. Even Lucas Moura was not left out of the party.
It's the debut goal for Kylian Mbappe. He has had a decisive influence upon this game in the last few moments. They don't like playing against him. Messi scored a hat-trick for Monaco against the same opponents last season, on the way to being a Ligue 1 champion. And he has opened his account for his new club on his debut tonight. That ball breaking back to him. Ivan Bayu inadvertently providing the assist, and Mbappe made no mistake. He's up and running for his new club, and how the home fans don't like that. There it is, the debut goal for Kylian Mbappe. He has had a decisive influence upon this game in the last few moments. They don't like playing against him. Messi scored a hat-trick for Monaco against the same opponents last season, on the way to being a Ligue 1 champion. And he has opened his account for his new club on his debut tonight. That ball breaking back to him. Ivan Bayu inadvertently providing the assist, and Mbappe made no mistake. He's up and running for his new club, and how the home fans don't like that. They feel that he made the most of that challenge by Asuekoto a few moments ago to lead Metz down to 10 men. He's now put PSG 2-1 up. Rabiot backs to the wall stuff for the home team. Kylian Mbappe, whistles and jeers from the home support. Mbappe scored! There it is, the debut goal for Kylian Mbappe. He has had a decisive influence upon this game in the last few moments. They don't like playing against him. Messi scored a hat-trick for Monaco against the same opponents last season, on the way to being a Ligue 1 champion. And he has opened his account for his new club on his debut tonight. That ball breaking back to him. Ivan Bayu inadvertently providing the assist, and Mbappe made no mistake. He's up and running for his new club, and how the home fans don't like that. They feel that he made the most of that challenge by Asuekoto a few moments ago to lead Metz down to 10 men. He's now put PSG 2-1 up. Rabiot backs to the wall stuff for the home team. Kylian Mbappe, whistles and jeers from the home support. Mbappe scored! There it is, the debut goal for Kylian Mbappe. He has had a decisive influence upon this game in the last few moments. They don't like playing against him. Messi scored a hat-trick for Monaco against the same opponents last season, on the way to being a Ligue 1 champion. And he has opened his account for his new club on his debut tonight. That ball breaking back to him. Ivan Bayu inadvertently providing the assist, and Mbappe made no mistake.
Okay, a dream start there for Kylian Mbappe. But if that's not the deadliest strike force in Europe, that's up for a debate, isn't it? Liverpool forward Sadio Mane has been rewarded for his stellar performance at the start of the season. He's been crowned Premier League's Player of the Month for August. The Senegal international has hit the ground running this season, scoring 3 goals for Jurgen Klopp's side. Mane beat off competition from Manchester United's trio Phil Jones, Romelu Lukaku and Eric Mkhitaryan. Chelsea's Alvaro Morata as well. Jose Mourinho, meanwhile, may have won 100% start of the season, but he's been overlooked for the Manager of the Month. Huddersfield manager David Wagner has picked up the award after the club's dream start to life back in the top flight. The Terriers have picked up 7 points so far and are yet to concede a goal. So winners are of Mourinho, Klopp, as well as Pep Guardiola and Tony Pulis. The Premier League season is just 3 weeks old, but the big questions are already piling up. Manchester United, the title favourites. Can Arsene Wenger fix Arsenal? And could Chelsea be a force after all? Then there's Tottenham, wondering what goals that they must have upset at Wembley. It's time to take stock as the EuroLeague prepares to resume after the international break. There for Manchester City, the Arsenal versus Bournemouth. You may want to give Arsenal the edge, but will you be surprised at all if there was a shock in this one?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I said Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Now, you want to give that to Arsenal. You think they will have the edge. But will you be surprised if there turns out to be a shock in this one?
No, I won't be surprised, and you won't expect anybody to be surprised, especially with what is going on, at Arsenal right now, and just a lot of problems that spilled through, from last season, and well, they decided to, to still, keep the key with Wenger, and Sanchez, is he going to come in, and Bournemouth, they play, good football, and now, the Premiership is just quite even stronger than, even last season, as we all know. You could see with Burnley, Chelsea, a lot of teams, will give you a run for your money. So it won't be a surprise if there's an upset. But Arsenal, they're going to get a lot of possessions. Will they take, their chances? That's the question.
Okay, you talked about Chelsea. They're traveling to Leicester City. Now, this will surely be a very good test for Chelsea. Antonio Conte's side didn't really do well at King Power last season.
Yeah, Chelsea, kind of getting back into it, but there's still, issues. Hazard is still not fully back yet, though, he played for Belgium and notched a goal, during the international break. But still, are they going to, we're going to start with Hazard, or how is it going to be? And Leicester, you never know with Leicester, Leicester gave Arsenal, a very good run, for the money, a couple of weeks ago. And how is it going to be? Leicester, at the King Power, they're always formidable, and they're always going to try to counter. So it's going to be quite interesting how that goes. You expect Chelsea, to kind of, grab the 3 points, but, it's just going to be a tough one, I must say.
And talking about tough games, Manchester United will be wrapping up the day on Saturday. Away at Stoke, is this where the cookie gets to crumble for Jose Mourinho's men?
Yeah, I know you enjoy that because you're a Man United fan, and you guys, you've been sizzling. You've been doing great, and you just everyone is tipping Man United for hotly, for the league this season, and well, perfect 3 out of 3, and you just expect Man U, to just get another 3 points. And you'll say, he has a round squad, he has a full squad, fit squad as well that is well balanced, and I just expect Man United to get the 3 points definitely.
All right, Shoggy, thank you very much, and get to enjoy the games, surely.
Pleasure, thank you.
Well, that will be it on the show. Many thanks for watching. It's been Sports Center. I am Juliet Mafwa. Have a fantastic weekend of sporting activities. Bye for now.